Some Call of Duty League news here. We have the Chicago Huntsmen signing MBoZe as a substitute player. So the Chicago Huntsmen, arguably one of the best teams, if not the best team on paper, coming into the Call of Duty League starting in around January 20th or 24th, I believe. So this team already has a lot of formidable players. There's a lot of players here that from Scump to Formal. Our Cities is on here as well. The whole team, honestly, there's Envoy and Gunless to round it out, and all of these guys on their own and on separate teams are amazing, and putting them all together, it's one of the most talented teams constructed in Call of Duty. And now adding MBoZe. MBoZe is very popular about 3 years ago, so it's a very surprising signing as well. You could definitely tell that this MBoZe signing has a lot to do with co-CEO, which is Hex now. So there's a lot of history between MBoZe and Hex. They both were on the Optic team about 3-4 years ago. MBoZe on that team did very well on their Advanced Warfare team, and made a lot of content for them as well. He's a big personality that Hex has always been fond of, and they're always together. They have a very tight relationship. So you could tell that this signing has more to do on that, because also it's controversial in a way because MBoZe has not really played professionally and has barely made content in the past few years. So it can be very surprising that Hex thought of signing him instead of maybe an up-and-coming player, someone new, someone recent who's played the game maybe a bit more. It's very clear that MBoZe is playing this game a lot more, and we definitely don't know about how he's doing with this new Call of Duty. But what we know is that he has very good game sense. SND was his game, Search and Destroy. He destroyed that game, like literally. He was one of the best at that back in the day, around 3 years ago, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does here. But again, he's also in a substitute role, which he might not even play. That's why it's very, very interesting here that Hex would get one of his family members, essentially, signing to this team, getting a salary, maybe not even playing, and a little bit like riding his coattails. But again, nothing against MBoZe. This guy is still, he was very nasty. He could still very well be very, very nasty at this game. So, well, it's an interesting signing. We can talk more about that on the comments. I'd like to know more on your guys' opinions. How do you guys feel about this signing of MBoZe to the Chicago Huntsmen? Does it make them better? Does it make them worse? Does it even matter? Because he's a substitute. Like at this point, like someone gets injured, like Gunless hurts his thumb or something. I don't know. But another opinion to that could be MBoZe is there for the personality and for content creation specifically, because he has history with Hex, and Hex has always been known to love personalities with his players almost more than talent. Definitely more than talent. The personality, he really likes to bring the personality out of the players, because that is what creates the longevity for them even after they play the certain game or if they stop competing. This also happened on Christmas Day, so it was an early Christmas gift for them. If you want to watch the video, there's a link in the description as well, and that is your Call of Duty fix.